Neo, look, there's something hanging from that tree branch, like a honeycomb.
You got it right, Zane. It's a honey hive. There must be hundreds, even thousands of bees working inside.
Wow, I can't believe such tiny creatures can make so much honey. But how do they do it?
That's a great question, Zane. Bees are some of nature's most hardworking creatures. They collect nectar from flowers to make honey. They carry the nectar they collect in a special compartment in their stomachs and return to their hive. Here, the nectar is shared with other bees and becomes honey.
I had no idea a bee worked so hard. So how does a bee recognize other bees?
Bees recognize each other by smell. Each colony has its own unique scent. If it becomes from another colony, it is noticed by the guard bees at the entrance to the hive.
That's impressive. So they have some kind of identity, right?
That's right. Also, honeybees use a special method to communicate with each other, which is dancing.
Dancing? You are kidding.
No, it's real. Honeybees show other bees where the best flowers are by doing a dance called waggle. The direction of the dance indicates the location of the flowers, and the speed indicates the distance.
That's so cool. It's like they're drawing their own map by dancing.
It's exactly like that, and bees have an incredible drive to work. For example, to make 500 grams of honey, they have to visit about 2 million flowers and travel 88,000 kilometers.
That's almost the same distance as circling the globe twice. Bees are really amazing.
Absolutely. Also, there are about 20,000 different species of bees in the world. For example, while honeybees make honey, wasps are generally hunters and hunt harmful insects. Bumblebees are particularly large and hairy.
That reminds me of ants. We talked about ants last week. They were also very organized. Are there any similarities between bees and ants?
That's a very good observation, Zane. Both ants and bees are social insects. This means that they work in groups and survive together. They both have specific roles: workers, queens, and even soldiers in some cases. But there's a difference. Ants usually live on the ground, while bees move through the air and live in hives.
So both ants and bees are nature's amazing engineers. But Neo, how does nature relate to bees?
Nature and bees are interdependent in many ways. Bees provide the pollination necessary for food to grow. In fact, 1/3 of the plants on Earth are pollinated with the help of bees.
So without bees, we wouldn't have most of our food, right?
Exactly. Bees are essential for the balance of the ecosystem. Without bees, the food chain for plants, fruits, and therefore many animals and humans would be disrupted.
Food chain? What other importance do bees have to humans other than making honey?
Bees not only produce honey, but also provide pollination, which is a very important job for humans. Thanks to bees, farmers can farm more efficiently. Bees are also used in beeswax, soap, and cosmetic products. People can support bees by making their job easier.
Support? How can we do that?
We can provide food for bees by planting flowers. We can also protect their health by avoiding harmful chemicals in agriculture. Some people even help bees in honey production by setting up beehives.
That's really interesting. It looks like humans and bees are working together. So Neo, do they make anything other than honey?
Yes, they also make products such as propolis and royal jelly. Propolis is a substance produced by bees to protect their hives and is also beneficial for humans.
That's really amazing. Bees are such wonderful creatures. But Neo, why do bees sting us sometimes?
Bees usually sting to protect themselves. If you don't bother them, they won't sting you. In fact, bees are peaceful creatures because when a bee stings you, it loses its life.
I didn't know that. It's really sad. But it's still great to learn how special they are.
Absolutely. Bees are the silent heroes of nature. Thanks to them, we have beautiful flowers, delicious fruits, and honey.
Neo, I'm so happy to learn so much about bees. So what are we going to talk about next week?
Next week, let's talk about the night hunters of nature, bats. Let's discover their mysterious and surprising world. What do you say?
Great idea. Thanks, Neo. I've learned a lot again.
Anytime, Zane. Our exploration of the animal kingdom continues unabated.